Harley, so qualified as a PT, you're living the
Yeah.
life out in Australia now. Before we get into that, I just want to go right back to the start. Can you tell us just like a little bit about yourself and what first got you interested in fitness?
Yeah, of course. So when I was 15 or 16, I got diagnosed with scoliosis, where I would have to undergo surgery on my spine, so spinal fusion. And because of that, it kind of motivated me to get fit and healthy, so I didn't have to go through any more kind of injuries or surgeries and stuff, and also support my body if I wanted to live for longevity. So I kind of came out of that surgery, started going to the gym, getting into fitness. And I've gone through a range of different paths in the fitness industry, like bodybuilding, CrossFit, martial arts, a mixed range, and I really enjoy that aspect of it.
Nice. And when you're training your clients, do you kind of draw from all of those different experiences, or is it kind of mainly one way that you train people, or what do you do?
So I try and go off the client's needs. I kind of say I'm a problem solver. You come to me with a problem, I'm going to try my best to solve it, whether that's weight loss, muscle gain, strength gain, or training for a sport where you want to perform. Um,
Yeah.
my job is to solve whatever kind of needs you guys have for the client to kind of reach their goal. But yeah, I do take how I train to them as well, but to their needs on top of that.
Brilliant. And what were you doing before you enrolled in the course?
So I was at college whilst I enrolled actually. I was in college for maybe 20 hours a week, so it was actually very achievable to manage college work for my A levels whilst doing the course online with a few days in person with you guys. So yeah, whilst in college.
Nice. And what was your experience like on the course? How did you find it? Any highlights that stand out?
Um, my favorite parts were coming in for the in-person days. Most of the other people doing the course, similar ages, similar interests, so we're able to socialize, make friends, train together, and also kind of just build a nice atmosphere where you're not kind of feeling like you're going to go to a course that your job sends you to, and you're like, oh, this sucks. It's enjoyable.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. And how did you find sort of stepping out into the industry? How did you find the course prepared you, for the realities of working as a PT?
I think the course prepared me very well. There was like in-class days in person where yourself and Andy gave us very useful tips to take onto the gym floor, which then when I went onto my first PT job, I really felt like I was ahead of the game compared to everybody else who might have just qualified and stepping onto the gym floor for the first time because yourselves gave me such good tips and little tricks that people without doing it themselves and having experience could give them tips to us.
Right. And when you first started as a PT, I'm going to throw a little bit of a curveball at you here because it's not on the list of
Yeah.
questions I sent you. When you first started as doing the course and stuff, did you have any fears? Was there any doubt that you could do this?
Oh, loads of doubt. I think that's still a regular thing in my life, and I think it's normal to an extent. Um, but yeah, I'm always, when you're coaching someone, you want to make sure they're not getting injured, and you're like doubting yourself whether this is the right thing for you because you're like, oh, what if someone gets injured? It's my responsibility, and you create a kind of idea in your head. Um, but I felt, obviously, with the in-person days and getting experience, it was able to kind of gain confidence, through doing the movements on other people. It kind of helps with the confidence in general.
And were any of those sort of fears? Did any of them come true, or was it all sort of in your head?
Mostly in my head. Obviously, there's things that can happen that are out of your control. But I guess, like anything, it's uncomfortable. So when you go and do something that's new and different, you're going to have doubt. You're going to be nervous. You're going to question if you're doing it right because you've never done it before. But the minute you start doing it and you can see yourself doing it correctly, you gain that confidence, and after that, you kind of keep on rolling.
Yeah. And I'm sure a lot of students that are watching this and just getting started in the course um, have potentially have aspirations of of following in your footsteps and heading out to Australia. I know I'm jealous. Seeing you in rainy Brighton right now. What has that experience been like for you? How did you find getting work out there? What's that been like?
Yeah, I mean, it's been incredible. I've been here 2 years now. Don't particularly want to come home. I've been home to see family, but when I first came out here, I enjoyed, the kind of holiday travel aspect. And I thought, right, I want to kind of do something with this qualification I've just gained from you guys. So started off in a gym where I was classed as an employee. Very easy enough to kind of secure the job. I was there for 6 months where I learned a lot. And then I went to more the self-employed side of things, working out of a garage gym down the road from the beach. You can pretty much see the sand from where you're coaching. Pretty phenomenal. And honestly, having that freedom to do 6 a.m. till 10 a.m. and then you have 10 a.m. to maybe 4 p.m., 5 p.m. to enjoy the beach, go for a swim, meet your friends for lunch, and then do a few more clients in the evening. It's the lifestyle of a dream.
Mate, the jealousy is just oozing off of me right now. That sounds amazing. And obviously, like, I mean, I was lucky enough to go to Sydney back in I think it was March last year, and one of the things that just blew my mind was I stepped outside of the hotel. I think it was like 5 a.m. I had jet lag, so I'm like, oh, I'll go for a little walk, expecting it to be, completely dead. And Manly Beach was packed with people going surfing, out for runs. Like, it's a massive fitness culture there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it has to be up there. Like, I don't know the stats, but it has to be up there, one of the highest in the world. Like, this morning I woke up at 5:20, went for a run down Bondi Beach. There's like 50 other people going for a run. You're like, it's 5:20 in the morning. What are you weirdos doing?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm weirdo for going for the run, but everybody's there, even just having a coffee. You're like, why are you having a coffee at 5 a.m.? Everybody's up, enjoying life, and they're not in their bed like, oh, I don't want to wake up. Everybody's up with energy, socializing, having coffee, enjoying the fitness side of it, doing yoga, Pilates, gym classes. It's great.
Yeah, it does. It sounds amazing. And what would you say, like the obviously, because it is such a big fitness culture, do you find that benefits you as a coach there, or is it oversaturated with coaches? What do you find?
There's where area I'm located, it's more of the fitness side of things to an extreme anyway as well. So coaches wise, it's completely saturated. But people come to you for you. The coaching is an add-on. I've gone from different gyms with different client bases and stuff, and a lot of my clients come with me no matter what because they're there for me. So as much as the competition is really high, once you develop that relationship with someone, they'll hopefully always kind of be with yourself, whether they need the PT or not.
Yeah. And what's been your kind of biggest success in terms of where do you get your clients from? How do you build those relationships in the first place? Where do they come from mostly?
That's a very good question. It can be anywhere. You go out for dinner with some friends, and obviously you're like, "Oh, how's your PT? Yeah, it's good." Blah blah blah. Like, oh, actually, my friend mentioned the other day they were looking for a PT. They share their contacts. They come in, offering a free intro session or a pack of free with 2 sessions free. Something to kind of push out there. And social media is a big one, but just when you go for a coffee, being nice. Hey, how you going? How's your morning going? Yeah, good. Chit chat. Go to that cafe every day. You chit chat. Oh, my mum needs a PT. Then mum starts training with you, and then the whole family's training with you, doing family sessions, and it can blow up.
So just trying as many different things as possible, and you'll get clients as and where they come in. Obviously, a lot of people get into the fitness industry because they want to help, and they want to do a career that leaves them feeling fulfilled. Is there any client stories that you've had so far that really stand out and put a smile on your face?
Probably, I don't know why it's a different one to what you typically would find. I've had people lose 5-10 kg and it's been incredible and their whole lives have changed. It's amazing. But this one lady that I trained, she read a book called Long Live, or some book about living, not forever, but for a long time. and she started training weights for me to complement the sport she did. And then she went to go do a triathlon after training with myself and doing, cardio and stuff outside of training with myself. And she won second, I believe, in her age category for women, or just in women as a whole, I believe, actually. And the smile on her face when she came to see me the next day, I don't know, I'll never forget it. She was like jumping, buzzing, it was like hugging me. Like it was all because of me. She didn't get injured this time. And it's a euphoric feeling you can't really explain.
Yeah, I don't think there's a better feeling when a client feels that way about sort of what you've helped them achieve. It's I've been lucky enough to be a PT for 12 years, and it doesn't get old, that feeling at all. Is there anything that that you've experienced in the fitness industry? Any myths that you thought when you started out, but you've gained some more experience, you've found is not the case? Is there anything that jumps out there?
Like there is many things, but I think it's all personal preference and experience. So I wouldn't be able to give you a pinpoint one that I've really found myself. Apart from just giving it your best shot, because people get scared. People go, "Oh, I'm going to be employed by someone." Go self-employed, back up against the wall. That's when you're going to see the most success.
Okay, great. And what would you say to someone who's thinking about getting started? What would your advice be?
Do it. I wish I did it sooner. It took many calls of me being on the edge, really want to enjoy my mum pushing me to do it. Her pretty much forcing me to do it. It took me months. I wish I did it sooner. I would have been qualified sooner and could have even started my career sooner. And I don't regret a single second of it.
Oh, I'm sure you don't. I mean, it's been a pleasure watching your journey from afar. It's an amazing thing for us when we see our students that kind of go out and do all the things that we say you can do. Going out and living in Australia takes some courage to do, and you've done it, and it sounds like you're flourishing. So, well done, mate. I really mean that. You're killing it out there, and long may it continue.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.